Look at that. Look how it matches.
We're live.
What? When did you click live?
I need to pull up the chat box.
Talking about matching.
Hold on just a second while I get the chat box
just go
going.
live?
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Look at that. What? Like,
Chat box is popping up.
When did you take us live? I've got a little pizza on here. This is your favorite style of pizza.
That's a just a second. I'm trying to think of the
Hawaiian
word.
style.
Nobody should eat pineapple on a pizza. That's all I'm saying. It's a abnormality.
Lunch hour. It is not abnormal.
Nobody eats. Whoever came up with putting pineapple on a pizza,
genius,
should be slapped right upside the head.
Yes. Now anchovies.
Find me an Italian restaurant that puts pineapple on a pizza.
Well, do you only want Italian? Pizza's not really Italian if you didn't know.
I did not know.
You did not
know. What are you going to tell me?
It's an American invention.
It is?
Yeah. Right.
Huh.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I betcha.
Let's see.
Some more of it. It's lunchtime for us.
Everybody good? We got Ardbaggy in here. Ardbaggy huge with the donation of the very young Ardbeg for the Matt Young fundraiser.
Danger Men Cooking.
Whiskey Pilgrim is here. Whiskey Jason. Drinking. Brandy Bullard. Cask Strength. Anuj Manuja. Whiskey like Dong.
The color combo we got here.
Find me a pizza shop in New York or Chicago.
Whiskey Dong says Bart's correct.
Yeah. Find me a whiskey shop or a pizza shop in New York or Chicago that puts pineapple on a pizza.
Come on. You know they're in there.
Find me a deep dish Chicago style pizza with pineapple.
They'll have it.
No.
The key is the deep
they
dish.
will not.
They
probably kick people out. You go into a pizza shop, you say, I want a pizza with pineapple on it. They're like, get out.
They're like, you're a
get
genius.
out.
As long as you want it deep dish.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I got to admit, I like the Chicago deep dish style over the New York style big wedge thinner.
Oh, no. Yeah. If I'm going pizza, I want the
deep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't like the roll.
The pizza pie.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Captain Make It Happen is here. Whiskey Crusaders. That's Matt.
Amy likes loves the pineapple with GCAP.
No.
Yep.
No, read it.
What?
GCAP loves the pineapple.
George
Amy does not.
Oh, I'm with Scott. Yeah. She's with Scott.
Yeah, George is with you.
George,
Amy's
way to go. You and me, George. Fist bump. Boom. That's it. We'll order up a little pineapple and they can just eat our leftover
pineapple
crust.
Does not belong on a pizza.
It gives a little tang. Gives a little something.
You don't want. When do you want tang on a pizza?
I occasionally want a little tang.
No,
I do. I like the meat lovers, but then tang, good tang.
Texas, Balcones, Texas, 100% rye.
And Buckley Taylor says I may have to bust out the Texas rye and drink along with you, as you should. You never drink alone on the Scotch Test Dummies.
Honda Panda's in here.
I apologize.
It's disgusting. William Poppy. Hoyt Hempel.
It's like daddy.
Brandon Bullard. Brandon Bullard. That's like a movie. That's a character in a Brandon Bullard. You'd be like, I'm picturing it's like a bounty hunter.
What is Anuj talking about? Anyone here of Connecticut? I'm thinking CT, Connecticut thin crust hot oil pizza. That sounds like a massage. I'm sure they put hot oil on it. What are you thinking?
I doubt that the CT means Connecticut.
I think it means Connecticut.
In that,
it's Connecticut thin crust. They're trying to make their own because you got a deep dish pan. You got the big old wedge in New York. Connecticut's trying to make their own stamp on things with a hot oil.
Ooh.
Let's see. Hemp Hill, pineapple, and anchovies sound good. Wow, he's up on the anchovies.
This does not smell like rye whiskey.
All right. I know. This is good, though. No, I've been hitting it. Look at that. No, you can get that pepper rye on the forefront.
I suppose pepper.
Yep. Pepper rye. And then you get a sweetness.
Maybe a little orange zest.
That's it. Pizza's gone now. It does mean Connecticut. Hello. I know my CT, baby.
Chili oil. Huh. That'd be good. Reese Wilkinson. Hi, guys. Sunny C. Pritchard's Rye Whiskey. Rabbit and Red Reviews is here. Stanislav Bondarenko. Loch Ness. Arash Nadi.
Sonny C says, oh, crap, Bruno. I forgot to send you that picture of rye whiskey. I need to get that out to you ASAP. Terribly sorry. You should punish him.
Oh, Pritchard's Rye Whiskey is what. Oh, crap. Forgot to send you that Pritchard's Rye Whiskey. I need to get that out.
Hey, Carl Van Wilhelm is
Sarah Poppy.
Says, hello, everybody.
Oh, that must be, I bet you that's Sarah that's with Matt on Whiskey Crusaders. That's the only spelling I've seen of
really?
that.
Oh, yeah, the double R. The double R there.
Yep.
Without the H.
And she says, hey, Matt. Hey, guys.
There you go. Thought you guys ran out of the CS Balcones after the quick hitter.
We had a sample from the Beaver. My quick hitter yesterday. I don't know if you saw it.
I did see it.
The Balcones True Blue cask strength.
I saw that. I've got that back here.
Not the cask strength.
I think you're right.
Right. Oh, I know I'm right.
Dang it. He knows he's right.
Matt said.
Got all cocky.
Matt commented last night.
You ran out because you had a sample.
Right. Matt's got a bottle for us, though.
Whoa, you go, Matt. I love the Matt. I love it. That's good, yeah, because we do not have the cask strength version. Good call.
Robert Raymer. Robert Raymer used to tune in quite a bit. I hadn't seen him for a while. He's
Sarah
back.
Said that's her.
Yeah,
you called it. Unique spelling.
But Robert Raymer says, howdy, dummies. Did you finish your sampler blends? Which was sampler blends.
Yeah, what was that?
What's that?
I don't know. I've gotten some. You probably made some blends that were samples.
And Matt is saying espresso and coffee. Great rye.
Really?
Are you talking about this, the Balcones 100%?
I'm letting
it is. I could see that. It is different. You don't get some of the normal rye notes that you expect. It's definitely, I was going to say darker, leathery.
Well,
what about leather?
Don't you? Well, I pick up a touch of the white dog in here too, though. Just a touch. I get a touch of it. I do. You know, my nose is better than yours. I get just a hint of the white dog, and that's not bad. In Texas, they can't age it as long. I get a touch of the white dog. I get the rye yeast on there. A little bit of oak.
Hoyt Hemphill says he's been slowing my roll on whiskey, but we'll have a dram of 22-year-old Mortlock tonight. We just filmed a review of all three of the new Mortlocks, the 12, 16, and 20. So that will be coming out in a couple weeks, I believe.
It's like you're in our brain. It's like you knew that.
Whiskey Dong is here. Nathan Redmond. You guys going to hit that Ardbeg Experience bus. Not sure if it's in your area this year. If Bart knows about it and it's within 500 miles, that bus is going down.
Love it. Want it. Whiskey Dong, have you guys tried Law's whiskey yet? Their distillery is in Denver. We have not. Have you seen the Laws?
Oh, how about like this one bottle we got over here?
What? Shut up. Damn, that's the Laws? I forgot about that.
That's from West.
Isn't that a rye? Isn't that a rye? That is a rye. That's from Laws. Look at that.
That's from West. West left that here for us.
Love West.
You're like, what do you mean
West
Laws?
Jolly. I forgot
about any of the Laws?
Forgot about it. Forgot about the Laws.
Maybe we'll take a look at that one next.
Maybe so. Good call. That's got a bottle that's very similar to that Czechoslovakian bottle that you got.
Dusty, the Balcones.
Yeah. Come on, you got to be picking up a little bit of the new make, though. I figured for sure you'd get it. I like it, but I get a little touch of the new make.
Man, it is different. It's not like any other rye I've had.
Rye
or
dough.
Nosed.
I get rye dough and a touch of new make. Ooh, look at that. Ooh. Robert Raymer. We don't have it. You want to go with the digital version of the,
Hey, Siri, play the cowbell sound.
Playing cowbell percussion rattle sound effects by Sound Effects Library.
That was it, Siri.
Wow, the lead in was even bigger than the We had a Balvenie 21 Port event times 3. Mm-hmm. Had to take a break for a bit. We get that. We get that, baby.
Chris Hall says hello from sunny and warm Columbia,
Yeah.
South God's Country, Carolina.
And Kenneth Kenelty, hey, the maze.
Mark's Whiskey Whistle is tuning in.
Nug Rossetti.
Nug Master 224 says go Broncos.
Go Nug.
There you go.
Kind of off season, but we'll take it. Good afternoon, says Loch Ness.
Bart probably doesn't even know the news on the quarterback situation.
I don't watch the news.
Oh.
You know I don't.
That's even like a week or two old.
Don't pay attention.
Joe Flacco.
Shut up.
No.
That's good.
Yeah,
I thought so. Way to bring him over. He's good. Your boy
I like
loves
him.
him.
No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't.
He used to.
He used to. Yeah, he thinks he's past his days. No, I think Flacco's good.
Flacco is
you get him in the right offense. Protect him.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to have a good run game and protect him, set up the pass.
That's all right. It'll be good.
So
it'll be good.
All right.
Not like rookie quarterback of the year or anything.
KC's
KC's killing us. Jesus.
Well, that was his second year. This is his second year.
Yeah. How much did he play in his first year?
He just started a couple games when Alex Smith was injured.
Wasn't that his first year?
This
was his rookie year, though, wasn't it?
2 years ago was his rookie.
Dang it. Okay. He started this year, though. He killed it. Yeah, I'm telling you, I've been drinking on this. I've been sipping on it.
Ooh, wow. Yes. Minty. Kind of a clove rye. Mash and Drum is tuning in. Whiskey in the 6.
Clove rye, you hit it. I still get a touch of new make here.
No.
Cousin Shane was over literally yesterday, and had some of this, and he liked it.
Skippy Van Pob. I haven't seen Skippy tune in before. He says, howdy from the frozen north, Edmonton, Alberta.
Ooh, we got to get up to Canada.
T Green loves the Balcones Rye 100. They're releasing a cask strength rye at the distillery.
Shut it.
Chris Hall is here, enjoying a Wise Man Maduro cigar and a dram of Talisker.
We got to make friends with Balcones.
Well, we'll go down through there sometime.
We need to.
Hello, all, from Dave Watson.
Let's see. Cash strengths is Balcones. You already said that one. Dang it. I thought I was ahead of you.
That is this comes off more age. Now, knowing Balcones in Texas, this is probably 2 years old, maybe a little older.
You think?
It comes off much older because of the Texas heat. I don't get any of the new make spirit. I don't know what you're talking about.
The batch is all kind of thing, but the date is 6/7/18. No, I get the new make in there. Aged at least 15 months is what it says. I'm not saying it's bad. You know I like new make. But I get a touch of it in there. I'm just saying.
It's oaky. It's leathery. I get some leather in there. Clove rye, orange.
Yes. And yes. Hold on to your hat today.
Oh, Luis Sanchez.
Bucky Taylor says 15 months.
Nathan Dakinga.
It says at least 15 months in oak. Whiskey in the 6 is in. He keeps saying, hey. What's with the wrench? Comes up beside his name. Why's he got that?
He's one of our moderators.
Oh.
So he can kick people out.
He can go in there.
He kicks them right in the teeth.
Yeah, if you go crazy, look at that.
Rob's going to do it.
Yeah, he's going to kick you. Shouldn't he be in school?
Okay. There could be shades of youth. The new make.
Yeah. It's not bad, but there's shades of new make in there. It's fine. I get it. I can pick it right up on the nose. I get it more on the nose than on the palate.
I know this is going to be natural color coming from Balcones, though, is knowing that any new make would be showing with that much flavor that's been pulled from the wood.
Yeah. I get a little bit of new make on the
a little bit of the youth.
Well. Yeah. That's all right, though.
Yeah. It still blends well with the other flavors.
Caramels, the rye. It's good.
Last drop did not miss the test it. Bart hasn't done it yet.
Oh, so on the Balcones rye 100 proof, we're going to test it Texas style.
Texas rye style.
I was fading in the end there. Wasn't ready. Mash and Drum just poured a dram of single barrel Wyoming whiskey. We like the Wyoming whiskey. We haven't reviewed that in a while.
Which one?
Wyoming whiskey.
Oh, yeah.
Nancy's in.
We just had the small batch bourbon.
Nancy,
if I remember right. That was a while back.
Nancy Fraley does a lot of work with them. And if Nancy's involved, quality is involved.
Here's a little bit of straw. A pile of straw laying in a barn. Actually, no, it's not even in a barn. It's in the field, and you just dove right into it head first.
You're right, though. There is that straw that my grandfather in Iowa had a big old barn, and he had a bunch of bales of hay in there and a rope, and you could swing from one to the other.
Mhm.
It terrified me as a small child. It was fun. Also, turns out I have hay fever.
Oh, someone asked if that was Zito with Cast Strength. It's Josh. Josh is down in Austin, or close to. He's close to the vault down there with Cask Strength.
Like Whiskey Whistle. He wants to know if anyone's measured my longest tested. What do you think? I probably hit, 40 seconds? You think I've gotten that far? It's been long enough where you're like, God, shut up.
I'd go 12 to 15 seconds. That's probably your longest.
Please. 32.
No, 32 seconds.
Come on, man. It's that circular inhalation. I can
Hand me another. Yeah, another
Yep,
Glean.
yep.
Glean.
That's what you
Clean.
were asking for.
Glencairn. Let's try this.
Yep.
Laws.
I'm going to come in with my dainty Riedel cognac. It's the last surviving one.
Wes Jolly was here from Colorado Springs with
West
our
Jolly
5th anniversary.
Laws. You remembered it. I honestly did not remember we had something from their distillery.
Yep. Well, it's AD Laws, Sakale, straight rye whiskey, 50%. This is batch 2, aged 3 years.
That's a good double comparison.
That was not the pineapple.
No.
I like the bottle. Topper.
Bottle's great.
Nice decanter style.
Oh, wow. Totally different nose. Let me cleanse here. Hold on.
We don't have any coins.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, Skippy Van Pop says it only seems like 40 seconds after a few drams.
48.
Whiskey Dong says you got a new goal. The Whiskey Audit is tuning in. Hey, Scotch Test Dummies, finally caught you on alive.
For its longest tested challenge.
Please don't encourage him. That's all I have to say.
Do it. Do it. What's the favorite available Balcones? Good to have a survey. Woo! The Whiskey Audit. These are in pounds. $1.99
the Mirador
Mirador
has to be my favorite Balcones.
We've
had some good ones.
Very, very good.
And it's sitting down there.
It is down there.
I
can tell you the first one we had is mellowed a lot too. It was a
True
little
Blue.
sparky.
True Blue is good.
Before that original, I can't remember what it's called. It's in the back there.
Oh, you liked the smoked one.
I like it all. And that mesquite's toned down a little
the
bit.
first one I did not.
Yes, but that's toned down.
I can't even think of it now. What's the mesquite smoked one that tastes like a?
Just grab it right there.
No, it's not there. You don't have it anymore. We got rid of it.
I haven't killed it.
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
Not the Mirador. I'm talking about the one that's smoked.
I know.
You don't have it. You don't have it. Trust me.
Hold on. Hold on. So we got the Mirador, we got the True Blue. Here's the one you're talking about right there.
Brimstone. That's the one. That's not it. That's not the Brimstone.
That is it.
No, it's not.
And the True Blue. Hold on.
That's not the Brimstone. Show me where that says Brimstone.
This is what we got. This is the first one we ever had.
Nope.
Was that one? Or did you have it? That's the Texas.
I had the Brimstone. I got rid of it.
Malt. You got rid of it.
Yeah. I gave it to Manchester.
Oh, what?
He liked it.
Me too. I'll be giving stuff to Manchester.
So that's not the Brimstone.
Okay.
I'm
with you. I know it's not the Brimstone. This is just the first one I've ever had.
That was good. Yeah, it's a single malt.
I thought you were talking about the single malt because I'm a big fan of the American single malt. I didn't know you gave. I didn't even remember the Brimstone. Look at that. True Blue. Look at that.
GCAP says he liked the Del Bach mesquite. Yeah, that was a good one.
That's the baby blue right there. And then what is Matt sending? The 50%? No, what's he sending? That is 50%. He's sending the cash strength.
I told him to hang on to it till we meet up again. Yeah. And he's got the Glendalough Torfa that he found for you. He found that one for you. And
Thank you, Matt. That's an interesting rye. So we're back to the laws. Smooth, peppery. Hold on.
Sweet.
Hold on. What is that?
Yeah, straw. A little bit of
yes,
forestry.
Yes.
Evergreen.
Like
Coming
a
through
juniper.
It's almost like that 291.
Yeah.
A little bit of that 291.
The aspen. That's interesting. Wow. That is different. Huh. I get a little bit of carob syrup in there too. A little bit of carob syrup.
It's very sweet.
It is. What are they saying here? Don't sleep on the rumble.
Yeah.
Sweet but good. What do you got?
I even noticed that Wes, they had signed from the Proper Pour Whiskey Club.
Look
Cheers.
at that. Where'd they get the gold pen? We need it. That looks sharp. Look at that. That looks really good. We're missing out. We need something like that to sign our coins with. What is the NA in my parts? Time for a trip south. What is this NA? Whiskey whistle.
Not applicable in my parts. Time for a trip south.
Okay.
Someone, it must be a comment.
That's whiskey.
Art Baggy wants to know what we think about Balcones. Is it as good as when Chip Tate was there? Our experience has all been post Chip Tate.
I like
so we don't know.
Tate.
They're doing good stuff.
It's still good. What Texas as a whole is doing is really, really nice. I'm a firm believer that give us about 5 years, maybe 10, you're going to have American whiskey regions. They're going to be American single malts, and they're going to have the Washington region. Seattle is coming in. You're going to have the Texas region. I think you're going to have a Wisconsin thing going on. I think the terroir is going to come through, and I believe you'll start to see some distinctions. I'm not sure though.
Let us know. I forgot to hardwire in.
Ooh.
I just noticed. Is our video quality been okay?
That's a good point.
We are Wi-Fi in. We have a cable. I forgot to run it and patch in.
Literally right over there. We could be.
Cask strength. Josh is saying that he would argue Balcones is better today than ever.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. I mean, it's good. It's good stuff for sure. So now what happened with Chip Tate was he had some money investors come in, back him. They backed the distillery. Chip Tate was the distiller. He wasn't ready to. He didn't think the whiskey was ready to start selling yet, and they were pressuring him. They needed money, and they were like, "You need to start pushing it out." He's like, "It's not ready. We need to wait." They end up firing him.
Yeah, and then it got ugly.
And it got ugly. Yeah,
you can hear that play out on Gillespie. Gillespie was doing interviews with him about that time, and then Chip Tate went and started his own another distillery. I'm blanking on the name of it.
Well, has he started? The thing is, he had a he couldn't sell whiskey for like 5 years or something.
Right, he was on like a do not compete
hiatus.
Clause.
Yeah.
So he was putting out gin. He was putting out gin.
He
for a while.
did start. Now is he selling though under his new?
I don't know if he's able to now.
Okay,
if I remember right. I don't know if was it a full 5 years. It might have been.
I don't remember what the time frame was. There was a time frame where he could. That do not compete clause was there. So. And I'll bet you Josh knows cask strength.
I bet he does.
So, Swami's tuning in, malted in Montreal.
I see you in all your Scotch God glory.
Just Tate. Nathan DeKinga, had sent in the link there for TateDistillery.com. Tate and Company.
Go Habs.
The laws, that's a little, both of these are really a little different. The Balcones 100% rye and this AD Laws Sakale straight rye, they're both a little different. This is I can tell this is you're either going to love it or you're going to hate it whiskey. The AD Laws, probably the Balcones as well. They're not your typical rye.
No, I'd like to see the Balcones go, the rye go another year. Like I said, I'm trying to find it. I'm still picking up a little bit of new make in it, which is fine. I'm a fan of new make. I don't mind that at all.
I'm not.
But so I can pick up a little new make in that rye. Now, on this Laws, totally different. I get almost what I want to describe as clay.
Troy Forch is in Iowa representing, he says.
Oh, hey. Dad was born in Iowa, little town.
The Last Drop says, why try rye?
Because it's sparky.
It's whiskey.
Peppery.
I think you should be open. We weren't. Naturally, when we started, we were just the Scotch test dummies. We were going to do Scotch. We've branched out. We've done everything.
Oh, yeah. I actually was loving rye more than bourbons because I like something that transitions. Rye will generally really let you know it's there, and it'll move through little transitions, peppery forefront, move into some sweetness, maybe into some doughy, yeasty flavors. And so for a while, I was a rye nut, way over bourbon. I will admit, he then gives me my first taste of Elijah Craig Barrel Proof. Boom, it set the stage for me in bourbon. And but I love the sparky, peppery punch of rye. My bourbons give me the sweetness, and what I like is a high rye bourbon. I recognize that really quick because the bourbons I lean toward had a little bit more rye in the mash bill. So kind of like when you were down at Iron Root, you got to sample one of their Bloody Butcher corn that they put into one of their corn whiskeys, and you loved just the barrel of Bloody Butcher. And they were like, wow, we don't even bottle that independently. And you're like, I like it. And that's kind of what's going on, I think. That's for me. So give rye a shot. It's kind of like trying new make. I wouldn't have known that I'm picking up new make in this if I hadn't sampled some new make here and there.
George Kaplan wants to know if he has to purchase a Balcones in order to leave Dallas this June, which one? Or Iron Root, he says.
Oh, grab the Iron Root. But Mirador is great.
Iron Root, you want the Hubris or the Harbinger cask strength ones. There's the Harbinger XO, but you want the Hubris, I think, or the Harbinger. If you can find, if there's old bottles of Icarus, pick that up. As far as Balcones go, I can tell you this one's not really hitting my palate real good. I like the Texas single malt. Love the Mirador.
Mirador's good. I like the baby blue.
No, skip that and go to the true blue. Just skip the baby blue, go right to the true blue.
All right. The baby blue's younger.
Yeah.
Comes in at 46%. But you can tell what I've been sipping on, and that's a little bit more of the baby blue over the true blue.
March Madness, we are behind on this year. I don't know if it's going to happen. We'll see. We've got a couple of ideas. Could be an Irish shootout. It could be a 12-year single malt. Could be a blend.
Those are the three ideas.
We haven't.
Right. We got to do a March one. You're right, though.
Yeah.
I still lean toward the blend. For two reasons. One, the blends, they're huge sellers, first of all. So I know we'll bring in some viewers. But to try the blends blind on a 16 level, I think would be very, very interesting. But I will admit, it'll bring in a lot of folks aren't trying the single malts or the bourbons or the ryes or the independent bottlers. So the more we can draw in, I think the more we can open that up. That's just me.
I'm going to combine those two.
Wow.
You can drink that later.
Okay.
I'm going to rinse my glass.
You're rinsing. You're done drinking.
No, I'm going to get something else.
Oh my God, you're getting more. There's a single barrel variant of the single malt now, and it's great, from Bourbon Bullard. I don't know. Bourbon Bullard said that. I missed a prior conversation. There's a single barrel variant of the single malt now, and it's great, but I looked up and it must have already tripped up.
Probably the Balcones single malt.
Okay. All right. Jesse Voisin's in. Hello, Aardvark. I like the 12-year idea myself. Yeah. We've got a top 5 12-year out there, and it continually scores well. So that one may be good. I will tell you, let me show you. I had a group of guys over here yesterday just doing some gaming. And I pulled out this Glen Morangi, and I was in love with it. I mean, I'm thinking, geez, I need to get some more of this.
Glen Morangi. It's close.
Mr. Judgmental over here. I could have called it Glen Morangi.
That's it.
I know.
Oh, not Glen Morangi.
I know. When I was doing it blind, I was like, Glen Morangi.
I think Texas. I think the Glen Morangi.
I love it.
And the Glenfiddich 12, they're both, I think that and the Glenfiddich 12 are both underrated.
Way underrated. I mean, it was just a really, really classic dram. And I got to admit, I'm going to get some more of it because it really hit a sweet spot.
There's some rye for you.
God dang.
I poured some Mirador.
Mirador's top line. I wish I would have grabbed 2 of those.
Yes. I wish you would have too.
So, Voisin says, Bart, throwback pronunciation. Sorry, Jesse. Jesse's like idiots.
Well, up above, Swami Malted Montreal said someone should review Jailhouse Hooch. I thought he already had.
Oh, maybe that's what he's pointing back to. He was hearkening.
Yeah.
I'm reading through now, catching up.
Mark, thanks for tuning in. Whiskey Whistle.
Oh, yeah.
Boy, it's a little splash of water on that Mirador. It becomes so smooth and creamy.
The Mirador. I don't want to pour some. Let me sip it.
I made my top 5.
The Mirador
American whiskeys.
Phenomenal. They use a refill cask, and what it allowed them to do was age a little longer without over oaking it, and it's brilliant. But
I think it's malt though too, isn't it? It's not. It's not bourbon mash bill.
Right, I think so.
Texas single malt whiskey.
But by using a refill cask, they were able to tame down the oak influence.
Yeah,
perfect. They hit a home run there. Roy Aquavite took one of these home, and he was like, yes. And I agree 100%. I mean, they've hit on something there. The heat's so intense in Texas that by using the refill cask, they're really able to tone it down a little bit, but it really ages quickly at the same time. It's a very, very interesting thing going on.
Swami says that Jailhouse Hooch tastes like Tang mixed with toilet water with a long finish. Whiskey A says, I haven't been drinking for a few days, guys. Pat self on the back.
Oh, good. Yeah. You know, we even talked about doing like a full stoppage for like a solid week. When I first was hanging out with you, you would do like an arbitrary, you would even make
self-imposed.
It up. Yeah, it was like a weird time frame though. You'd be like 23 days. I'd be like, why? And you'd be like, made it up.
You know, though, I
just wouldn't drink
probably
beer or nothing.
5 nights out of the week I have a dram or 2.
I mean,
1 to 2 ounces.
Yes.
Which I don't feel bad about.
No.
There's a couple of nights a week where I'm just like, nope, nothing to drink tonight.
Right.
But just with the nature of our
business
here now.
Yeah.
And what we have to taste, what we have to sample, comparisons. I'm always wanting to try something. I've got a new bottle. All
right, I'll come home, I'll look over at the shelf, I'll pour a little something, or I've got some samples. Wes Jolly sent some stuff I haven't tapped into yet. But yeah, I'm with you. I'll pour a little something, and then I'm like, okay, that's nice. But and then my wife and I have been doing a lot of little light board gaming at night after the kids go to bed, and I'll sample while we're playing.
Ardbaggy wants to know if we have any plans to come to the UK and drink some scotch with those guys.
Kind of.
In May, we should be there.
Well, let them know where we're landing first.
We're trying to pin down a date. We are going to fly into Dublin, go to Waterford Distillery.
They're flying us in. Then we asked, said, hey.
Well, we're going to spend a few days there and then fly up to see Roy in Glasgow.
Right. And then we're gonna take it easy. Yeah, we're not trying to like go on a worldwide, like bam, 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 bam.
Yeah.
He is going to select.
Well, that's what you wanted.
Yes. Yeah, I don't want to be like on a marathon. Like we're hitting.
No, you
12
wanted
today.
the marathon.
No,
I'm like,
I did
no, we
not.
gotta slow it down. Yeah, you were like, we gotta hit
No.
Isla, we gotta hit Brook Lottie, we
No,
gotta
no,
hit.
stop there.
We gotta hit Lagavulin,
Stop at your
Lafroy,
post.
Ardbeg.
Nope.
I'm like,
Yes,
whoa,
yes,
slow,
the first sentence.
slow your roll.
We've got to hit Isla. Yes. And then that was fun.
Slow your roll.
Slow your roll.
We'll be back.
I wanted to hit Isla.
We'll be
He
back.
was like, we're going to be
Yes,
back.
we're not gonna do everything.
So we're
in
going to
one
let
trip.
Roy know. All I wanted to do is Isla. I feel like I may just I know the weather can be bad. I want to build a nice place there.
Now we know Fagile is happening later in May, but we think even being there earlier and outside of
Seraphim
that,
likes the shirt. Matches the hat.
Yeah.
The Fagile is going on. Yeah.
yeah.
Good call.
But we think being there ahead of time will avoid the rush, will avoid
Sure.
the crowd.
Right.
And
I mean,
it might be a little bit more personable.
Well, we'll miss the special bottlings, which, okay. All right. But yeah, I'd like to get in there and walk around a few Ardbeg and Lafroig and Kilhoman, and I could go on and on and on. Yeah, but we're not going to rush it. We'll be back. We're meeting. There's an Irish constable that's going to meet us when we're in Ireland.
Omar. Well, he wants to. We need, and we'll try.
Got
we're
to. I want to
definitely
work
gonna
him
try to
in.
hook
I
up.
want to work him in because I've got this image that if we ever get a Netflix show, it'll be not only us going to different distilleries and showing them, but also meeting with the local constables in that area and hanging out a little bit, giving them a little love because of our 25, 23 years as law enforcement folk. And I would love that. And I think it'd be a neat show. So,
And I believe it's Gregor wants to know if you had to recommend one expression of Balcones, which one? Man, I tell you what, if you can find that Mirador, it's amazing.
yeah.
I would go for the single malt, maybe after that, or the True Blue.
Mm-hmm.
Single
Let's see, the
malt.
last drop says London at all. We would love to get in there because we've got an open invite.
Probably not this trip.
Probably not this trip. We've got an open invite with Compass Box. That would be awesome, but we're probably not going to get to London this time. Bart will need a month in Scotland. Yes.
I mean, we foresee hopefully being able to go a couple times a year.
Well,
I mean, as this progresses, so hopefully we'll be in the UK a couple times a year.
I
So-
hope so.
This is just our first trip, and
He keeps I've got a little bit of I always believe this could be it. It could never happen
Okay.
again. I know. You're much more positive on this one, which is good. I agree. But
well, you had us going to Cuba and opening up a hotel down there.
Cuba's going to happen. Not opening up a hotel, but I believe there'll be a Cuban resort that's we want the dummies to film right on the ocean side. And I'll be like, yes. And they'll bring us in because is Cuba open to American travel again? It got confusing.
Yeah, I'm not sure where we're at actually.
I know. For a while it was, and then it got confusing. So they're going to want the dummies down there.
James Glenn is tuning in. Says Bart needs a month in Scotland. Yeah, I mean, and that's what he's trying to pack into 4 days.
No.
So Matt Rossetti is here.
Isla.
Rot Gut Review says he's jealous. We're going to Waterford. Sounds fantastic.
Yeah, it's going to be nice. We pushed it back until it's going to be green. Mark Renee is going to be there. Rainier. Sorry, I always say it wrong.
Panda Panda wants to know Tobias and the Angel coming out from Compass Box. Are you guys planning on reviewing it? Absolutely.
It's like a default. He gets all of it.
See you, Swami. Swami's got to run.
Swami.
All right, let's wrap it up. I think
it's a good time.
probably.
Yeah, we got cooking to do.
We do.
Yeah, man, danger. Got to put some pineapple on something.
Yeah, thanks to everybody that tuned in.
Yeah, good times.
So I don't know. These are a little different for me. I
would agree. I don't think they're your standard rye.
Right.
Just to circle back to these, they're both very different.
Are we going to Middleton? Hoyt Hemphill wants to know. That one's been, of course, been highly recommended. We got to go there. and whatnot.
Weren't we told they're a little bit more of a like a factory though, Middleton?
No, I don't know.
I probably missed it. So
what
we don't want is for Waterford to bring us out, and then we're also jumping over to right. So our idea is we're there for Waterford. They're flying us out. We're going to spend some extra time on our own dime, but we're going to take ourselves over to Glasgow, meet with Roy, and hang out with Roy.
Yeah,
Roy's going to show us a few places here and there, and and we'll definitely film some stuff. But the focus while we're out there is definitely Waterford. We would love to go back to Ireland and do some stuff, but we're actually going to trip on over to Glasgow. So what we'll probably do is focus on a few different distilleries in Scotland, and give Waterford its due.
Jesse Voisin's been here. If we haven't shout out to him, Louis M. Colato wants to know, do you guys get any Whistle Pig single barrel? We have not. I saw it at Specs down in Austin when we were down there. I didn't pick one up, and I about did because it was cheaper than the standard Whistle Pig.
Yes.
I did just review a quick hitter. I had a sample of the Whistle Pig Spirit of Mauve, which was pretty darn good.
That was a good quick hitter. I've got a quick hitter coming.
Well, it's not posted up yet.
I've got a quick hitter coming. It's terrible.
Oh.
That's all I'm going to say. It's terrible. It's terrible. I break all my rules while I'm doing it too. So.
Then Josh from the Cast Strength says that Specs one, meaning the Whistle Pig, is great. Yeah.
Yeah. Kenneth says, cheers, dummies. What is this? Seraphin says the invite to chat on Hangouts is also for you guys whenever you can. Will be a pleasure.
Well,
private.
Is he set up now?
What he's saying.
Do you want to come in now for a couple of minutes?
You gonna bring him in?
I believe it's Gregory.
Yeah, Gregory.
I'm not sure how to pronounce it. I'm sorry. I know he's here.
This one is great. We'll see if
he's set up for a live stream, we'll send him an invite.
Thanks, guys, but we may do a little live impromptu invite here in a second. We'll see what we got here. Mark Stone to Vegas. We filmed a lot today. We're getting closer and closer at some point to doing a big Ardbeg family shootout. We almost did it today, but that's going to be its own thing.
Maybe that could be our March Madness. It's just Ardbeg.
I don't think so. We got to do the 12-year or the blended is good on that one, but we got to do the family Ardbeg shootout.
What's your email, Gregory?
Yep, he wants to come in. Sure, got to fix it. He's probably gone there fixing something. So maybe Gregory can send something to scotchtestdummies@gmail.com. That would be helpful. Don't forget.
Santa Cruzan just tuned in, said he's getting ready to hit the road. Cheers, Scott and Bart. We might be on for a few more minutes. Just hold on.
Might be. We're almost out of our glasses. If you want,
new batch has been ordered.
Oh, it's been ordered.
Yep.
Wow. So what are we down to? Like 10? I can't find the current one.
6, I think.
Holy moly.
Yeah, here
it is. There it is, right there. So we're down to about 6 of those, baby. We got a new one coming in. Whoa, hey. And I believe that's got an Android. Were you calling for some of this? Hold on, that was famous.
Just be careful, my computer's right here. Don't spill it on there.
We got a little something special coming. We're going to keep using the bag of whiskey, is what I like to call it. We're going to keep using the bag of whiskey to do some different stuff. What's the address to ship quick hitters? Hit us up at scotchtestdummies@gmail.com. So hit us up there. That's Lewis
ScotchTestDummies@gmail.
ScotchTestDummies@gmail.com. So send us an email there. Chat with us there. By the way, there was somebody was going to reach out to us, and I can't remember who was through there. I told them to go ahead and contact us via that. I can't remember who. So if you see something, they reached out to me, and I said, email there.
Captain 3D says the black box review was funny. We actually were trying to figure out what to do with the rest of that box.
We're going to do something.
We've got something in mind.
Yeah, it's got to be.
It's just going to be a little video, maybe something.
We've got to find a little something special that I got in mind. We're going to do. We almost did it live, but it's crazy enough. I want to film it, so we've got a net I want to have a net when we film it.
The new glasses will have the Android head,
Right
same
here.
as our rocks glasses and shots glasses.
Or that
Everything will
little
be in
Wii.
line. Yep.
That Wii Glencairn shows the Android.
Yep.
head.
So all of our glasses will have the same logo for a
That's
while.
the new. Yeah, I don't have the other one. That's the new thing we got going on. Scott loves it.
Gregory, what's your email address? Or if you don't want to put it in here, email us at scotchtestdummies@gmail.com.
And then we'll invite you in
And
for
we'll
about
invite
a
you in.
5-minute.
It'll come via email.
Yep. If you like now, send me an invite. Yeah, we'll send you an invite. Just send us that. Send us your address here. The new glass is different. So you already covered that. Well, guys,
Jesse.
I'll have to rewatch later. I keep getting pulled away for work.
Ah,
Horrible Loch Ness. What
who
do you
the hell
think?
has to work on
The
Mondays at
nerve
noon?
of some people.
At 1 o'clock. Oh,
Yeah,
it's almost
Monday.
2 o'clock.
Voice and says, blow the black box up during the anniversary show.
Mhm.
Nah, we're going to do something a little, you can maybe do what I'd like to call an infusion. An infusion.
You know, it'd be good as if you had like Jesse Voisin when he's the F-11 pilot and he's got the black box and he's got an auto eject
Yes. Well, the
with
whole
the box
capsule,
of whiskey.
the whole capsule goes with the F-111.
Yeah.
The F-15, though, he could just I don't know what he could do. So, yeah, if I remember right, Jesse, the F-111, it was like the whole cockpit goes. You and your co-pilot. I don't even know if it's co-pilot. It's more like, forget what they call it. It's more like your
Wingman.
Rio. Yeah, it's more like your Rio, but he's sitting next to you rather than behind you.
Oh,
So
I lost him in the sun, Mav.
yeah, I know exactly.
Ong Gia says he's drinking while he's working. The audacity.
What? What kind of job you got, brother? Us too. Not our day job. I actually had a dream of the day job that I had a little nip and got in trouble.
Oh,
It wasn't even like a major event had happened. Yeah, there was somebody like, what are you doing? And I was like, oh, I'm sorry. And it was the dumbest dream ever. But I was like, ugh, what the heck? And the off-world YouTube fantasy show and the real-world job were clashing.
well, I'm looking. He sent it
Just
via
check
Hangouts,
Check it.
but it's not.
Nothing showing up. We may have to
showing
just
up for
close
some
down
reason.
and work it out later. We'll give it a little bit. What about that?
I don't-
ScotchTestDummies@gmail.com. Just a straight up email. Just send us your email address that
What's
way.
weird? It shows up
because we're lingering.
in email that he started the conversation.
Mhm.
If I click on that,
That's
it
Google
does
Plus.
not
That's Google Plus, which is
take
almost
me
dead.
there.
Google Plus is getting ready to die. They're going to shut down Google Plus. And
Yeah.
that's what that is.
Which is, we called that from the
Yeah,
start.
you were like, nobody's over here. It's like a
Like this
like a
is
ghost town.
not good.
right. And they realized it too. So just a straight up ScotchTestDummies@gmail.com would be the best way. We'll linger here for a bit. We're not in a hurry. We're both off on Mondays. It's good to have Mondays off. Let's see what else is going on. I would say the Waterford trip is probably our so far the biggest thing we've got planned for 2019 by far. We are looking at the March Madness. And
Oh, I know why.
Why? What are you doing? We're
Anyway,
looking
keep
at the
going.
March Madness, and we still got the 12 hours of boom. That'll be in the summer, but we got a ways to work toward that too. So I got to tell you that I'm still blown away. I was looking at some just viewer stats from when we raised money for Matt Young, and that was awesome. I went and talked to there's like a with the police department, we have a foundation called the Honored Versus. They raise money and then handle that money under a tax. I forget what's it called, 501c3, but it's something else where they can take in donations, and that's who we're working with to donate the money to Matt Young. They were like, "Wow, your fans are unbelievable." They couldn't believe the amount of money we raised because they've been doing some simple things at work. And again, awesome to anybody doing anything. They did a bake sale where they were baking different things, and I think they got like $400 or $500. They did a T-shirt deal, and they got some good money. But we ran with the Scotch Test Dummies, and our fans, boom, they showed up, and we came in with a very, very nice donation. I had no idea how successful it was going to be, and that was awesome. So, I mean, it was awesome and humbling, and just the whiskey fabric, the whiskey network of friends, family, fellowship. It was unbelievable. I had thought the most we might raise on a high end was $2,500. Scott didn't share with me, but he was thinking $5,000 would be top end.
Yeah, I thought. Well, I thought that was by far top end, but no way.
And then we hit, where are we at now? I know we're 7,800, something like that. I think you said that because some donations are still coming in via PayPal because people are watching it, in rerun basically. And I mean, I was blown when it started. Really, click, 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 click. And I'm like, "Are you kidding me?" I mean, I couldn't believe it. And then he pulls up the PayPal and goes, "Dude," and he shows me his email. And I'm like, "Oh my God!" He's like, "I can't keep up."
Gregory, just send us an email at scotchtestdummies@gmail.com with your email address, and then we'll just go from there.
We're going to give it a couple more minutes. If you can get that in there, we'll pull you in. If not, we'll do it in a future episode. And that's fine. Voicing came in. The F-15 can pop canopy and just back seater. I know a pilot who landed after his WSO bailed out. Holy moly, that would be interesting. Can you imagine your back seater, your weapons officer bailing and shooting his rocket out, and then you're like, "No, I'll land it." That would be cool. I want to know, did they mock the WSO? I mean, is that something where you're like, "Dude, why did you bail? I landed this bad boy." That's cool. I want to know that story. I want to sit back down with Jesse and just hear some of those stories.
Michael Isaac says, "Good afternoon, dummies. Looks like you're missing some brimstone in the lineup."
Probably,
yes. We had brimstone. I got rid of it.
He gave it away. Jesse says, "Cockpit selectable. Most guys choose dual ejection so you don't inadvertently roast the pilot's weenie." You don't want to do that.
No.
That'd be terrible. You don't want to roast it. Let's see. Mike Isaacs. Oh, sorry, just popped away. Here, Gregor, we're getting ready to send you the invite.
Yep. Got it.
Mm-hmm. Where was I here? He keeps popping in with emails here. Let's see. Gaia, I wish Balcones was more widely distributed so I can get my hands on some. Yep, I know they're working on it. They want to be all lower 48, I think within 2 years, if I remember right. Let's see. Where's some more of the voice in there? Let's see. Blow the black box up. Yeah, I saw that. Let's see. Roast the pilot's weenie. Saw that. Sorry. It was what? That's what he said. I'm trying to catch up. See what I missed. You didn't like that part? I saw you making faces.
Email sent to you, Gregory.
F-15 was it? That's what Texas Al said. Voicing the entire left wing was shot off. Wow. WSO bailed, and the pilot decided to try a landing. I'll send a pic if I can find it. Yeah, that'd be awesome. Wow.
Juliet Miranda's tuning in. Good afternoon, guys. Hi, Juliet.
Hello, Juliet.
Juliet's got her own YouTube channel.
All I can get is mellow corn.
In Alabama. Yeah. All I can get is mellow. Roll Tide.
Roll Tide.
Roll Tide on Gia. Whiskey Jason says, enjoy your trip to Waterford. Say hi to Ned.
All right. We'll say hi to Ned. We're supposed to meet up with a farmer or two as well. I wanted to get out to a farm. There's 61, if not maybe 62. I can't remember, different farmers that.
Was it that many?
I think so. Yeah, I was reading. They had them all listed, and I was reading through them. They take in their barley. They keep it separate. They're really looking at the terroir, and they want to see how does it affect from grain all the way to glass. So they're working with 61, I think, but it could be 62 different farmers to get their grain in. And we're going to kind of have a chance to hang out with a farmer as well, or at least a couple of farmers. F15C is a single seater. F15E is the family version. Like a wild weasel, I would imagine. I don't know. Let's see. War Eagles. Okay, we'll see. Textile. Oh, so you flew the F-15Es, literally the opposite of a fighter jet. Well, I'm going to let Royson talk about that. I don't know about that. Is he coming in?
I don't know.
I know. We're seeing
email
he's working
sent.
on it. We're going to give him a little bit of time. 72 different farms at the moment. Wow.
Yeah.
Whiskey Jason's just come in. It's 72. Interesting.
Well, so Mark Rainier, who was with Brooklotti,
right?
master distiller, is now with Waterford. He's big on terroir.
Right. Huge.
Separating the grains from different farms, creating whiskeys from those grains, not combining them,
right,
to show you what the soils, what the time of year is. The high tide, is it low tide, is it high moon, full moon,
high moon,
sliver of a moon, when was the grain harvested,
right,
and what does it do.
We're going to learn more about while we're out there. But one thing I wanted to do is make sure we spent some time with some of the farmers. So my father grew up on a farm in Iowa, corn farm. Used to be more of a cattle ranch before that did corn-fed beef. But so I'm very, very curious to see what's going on all the way out to the farm. So we're going to be seeing farms and how they store everything, the distillation process. We're going to be sampling some of the whiskey straight from the cask. It's going to be a very, very interesting time. We're staying right there on site. So I think we got 3 or 4 days on site.
Yeah. What they said originally.
Right.
Yeah. So
that's the plan. And we'll see. What we're going to try to show is the experience as well. So we were told we had free reign. We would be able to go anywhere and everywhere we wanted to go. So, because that's what we were looking for, is like just that free range experience. Doesn't work. Don't know why. Sorry. All right. Well, okay. Gregory, we'll work that out earlier. We'll figure that out. It's probably about time to shut this bad boy down. Anyway.
Probably.
So
yep.
We're going to scotch it. You Scotch gods.
Thanks to everybody that tuned in.
All right. See you guys later.
Sláinte. Dummies. We will try some live streaming from Ireland, Whiskey Jason.
Oh, yeah.